Molly and Jack were very disappointed. The rain poured down as if it never meant to stop. The hail pelted against the windows. It was fine weather for ducks, but not for two children who wanted this day of all days to be fine. They had been promised a whole day in the country, and were to have had a lovely picnic. Molly began to cry. "Cheer up," said Jack. "Let's play with our toys. We can play at Let's Pretend. This green rug can be the grass." But Molly refused to be comforted. "Why, Molly, look at that lovely rainbow, and one end is right in our garden." "So it is," said Molly. "I wonder where the other end is, and if anyone lives there." "Would you like to find out?" said a little voice like tinkling bells. The children looked up in surprise and saw the prettiest fairies you have ever seen. Her dress had been painted by the butterflies, and was all the colours of the rainbow, and on her head was a crown made of dewdrops. "I wonder who she is."
She's queen of the rainbow, the land of perhaps that leads far away in the sky. A wonderful kingdom that reaches from here. You'll never get well if you try. It begins in the garden of happiness, where the stream of kindness flows. But see, I don't care, and the naughty I won't, never find the way the past goes. It's so simple when you're happy, if you smile and do not frown. And as you go past very good, you shall go to Rainbow Town.
"I am so sorry you are disappointed and can't have your picnic, but I wonder if you would like to come and see the island where the rainbow ends." "It would be lovely," said Molly. "But how can we get there?" "One of my subjects will take us," and waving her wand, the children heard a curious buzz. "It's Mr. Bumblebee," said Molly, and they saw the very biggest bumblebee you've ever seen. "He's a very useful subject of mine. Get on his back, carefully, hold tight," and they saw Mr. Bumblebee had little green reins that the fairy cleverly steered him by. Off they flew on their way to the Rainbow Island. "I'm a bumblebee, as you can see, and oh, I am so busy. The way I work from morn to night makes me feel quite dizzy. But oh, my dress is a beautiful dress, glossy black and yellow, and everybody says I am a very handsome fellow. We bumblebees don't live at ease, we have to fetch and carry. So now you're safely on my back, hold tight, I must not tarry." Mr. Bumblebee buzzed merrily along. "Listen," said the Rainbow Fairy, "Princess Bluebell must be giving a party." And they heard the little fairies chiming their bells. "What a lovely band," said Molly. "That's the Rainbow Band. Here we are, children, at the end of our journey." They followed the fairy down the sunlit glade, and there they saw a lovely sight. The queen of all the fairies was holding court. She was seated on a throne made of sunshine, and her dress was sewn with moon rays. There were the butterflies, the golden-winged moths, dragonflies and beetles, and Snip, Snap and Snarl, the pixies, seated on toadstools, were busy looking for mischief. The little rainbow fairies were all dancing round the fairy ring, and when they caught sight of Jack and Molly, they joined hands singing this little song.
Come to the rainbow revel tonight, the fun is in full swing. The glow and the lighting, the way to the dance, and the fireflies and lanterns will bring. Fairy partners away to there, and dance one more fantastic air. So hurry, you mortals, and don't be slow. The rainbow's beginning to sing.
The children joined in the fun when the Queen said, "Now, Tippity Witchet, amuse us, please." A quaint little fairy, all in green, stood up and began to sing. Tippity Witchet and Puffin one day strayed in the woods when they went out to play. Enticed by the pixies, snarl, snap and snip, we ventured afar on a very long trip. With a laugh and a shout, oh how we did run! Down Cheesington Hill we did have such fun. With a skip and a jump we fell with a bump, for snip, snap and snarl pushed us over a hump. When we picked ourselves up, I'm sorry to say, we were lost, so we had to ask someone the way. We asked Mr. Rat, who we met by the stream. He said, surely you two must be in a dream. But just then he squeaked and said with a wail that someone was pinching and pulling his tail. 'Twas the pixies, they never can keep still at all. So off he ran to his hole in the wall. So we asked Granny Brown with her aches and supposes. She said, just keep on walking and follow your noses. And so on we went until footsore and weary, we were brought safely home by the grasshopper fairy. Come on, children, I had no idea it was so late. The Island Express is waiting. It will take us to Rainbow Creek, and Mr. Bumblebee will meet us there. A lovely train was waiting. The frog porter clanged his bell. The whistle blew. They were off. Rainbow Creek, Rainbow Creek, our station, said Jack. Mr. Bumblebee was waiting. They got on his back, and off he buzzed on his way home again.